Hi everyone, Rabbi Rosen here. I hope all is well with you. Pleased to come to you with a message, though I wish it were a message that could be a little bit brighter, but sadly, because of the events of the last few weeks, I feel compelled to touch upon something that is serious and sadly quite dark. It is, of course, about the scourge of anti-Semitism that has become so predominant in the last few weeks and months. We have seen the rapper Kanye West, known as Ye these days, with a whole string of terrible, vicious anti-Semitic statements, threatening in part to bring DEFCON 3 to Jewish people. And we have seen places like UC Berkeley, where student groups have condemned and disallowed any speakers on the theme of Zionism from coming forward and offering thoughts. This kind of sandwiching of various forms of hate is something we are experiencing now, but also equally sadly is not terribly new in the annals of Jewish history. It seems to my mind that this world's oldest hatred, as anti-Semitism is often called, is something that is linked to two elements. One is the theme of control, and the other is the theme of conspiracy. The sense that Jews have an overabundant sense of control over media or industries or pathways of thought that rebound to the denigration of others within society. And the sense that there is something international about our reach that always combines for destructive purposes. Of course, it is a blatant and patent lie. We know that. And if only the world at large would turn to a sacred set of writings that they themselves deem to be holy, namely the Tanakh, the Hebrew Bible, one would see that from the very beginnings of our history, there was something very, very different afoot. The Jewish people is a small people. It is a people that is chosen by God not for purposes of self-aggrandizement, but rather for purposes of elevating ourselves and the divine and the world at large through being a spiritual example. Far from being powerful and hungry for even more power, we are a people that has been set aside on so many levels by the nations of the world, and we ourselves are condemned constantly in the Hebrew Bible by the prophets for being less than we should be. So we are urged to become better at what we are, urged to become capable of being a better spiritual example. We fall short, we try to rise again, but we are no grand empire. And when it comes to conspiracies, it's the book of Deuteronomy that says that the hidden things belong to God, only the revealed things belong to us. Indeed, the penchant we have in our society for conjuring up all sorts of dark tales, dark conspiracies, blaming others, often Jews, for being at the root of all kinds of evil plots is a sickness, is an evil sickness that hurts us all. We are a people with a proud and necessary mission in the world, letakein olam b'malchut Shaddai, to try to raise ourselves and the rest of the world up in every way we can to become better people, holier people. We are not inherently better than anybody else, but still we strive. And we will continue to raise our voices against the hate in favor of the truth, and constantly energized and re-energized to become vessels of good for this world. That's what we are here for. That we will remind the world. And that is something that we will contend matters more than anything else in a world that seems too easily tempted to walk down the annals and the byways of that which is hateful. Let it be a better week ahead for us all. Wishing you the very best. Shabbat Shalom.